what's going on, you guys? You got Coach Zoe here, and this is going to be your cardio and weights full body workout. You need a set of weights. I'm going to use some dumbbells. All right, we're going to do some body weight cardio. So I hope you're ready to rock and roll. Let's get started off with our warm-up. As always, please modify however you need to for your body. All right, you know your limitations. I will offer some suggestions along the way. If you're expecting like me, you can follow along and do the modifications that I'm doing as well. I'm 7 months, all right? But otherwise, you know what your body needs. There is a little bit of impact today in the workout, so I'm going to offer our non-impact versions. I'll show you how to adjust down, and I'll show you how to turn it up. So I hope you are ready to rock and roll and to work hard, because we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a full body workout, like I said, so we're gonna hit upper, lower, core, and cardio. So a lot of different stuff that we're gonna work on for today for an all-in-one, everything that you've got workout. I hope you're feeling good and feeling ready. We're gonna work in 30-second intervals and 15-second, followed by 15-second rest. So we're gonna have 4 different mini circuits. All right, so the mini circuit is gonna be an upper body move, a lower body move, a core move, and a cardio. So our upper and our lower are going to be weighted. And of course, if you need to take the weights away, you can. All right, but our upper and lower are gonna be weighted. Our core and our cardio are gonna be body weight. So you won't need any weight for the core or for the cardio, but, all right, you might need a bench or a chair or something of that nature for some of the core moves. We do have like some planking type stuff going on if you are expecting or just need to adjust. But I'll show you how you can modify, all right, even on the ground if you don't have a chair. So don't you worry. It doesn't matter where you're at. We're gonna find a way for you to work. You set the tone and you set the pace for this workout. So if you are here, you're ready to turn it up, you want that high intensity, all right, that means it's up to you to put in that effort. I'm here to coach you, I'm here to guide you, I'm here to tell you what to do, but you still have to put that work in. So I hope you're ready. Get in that mental space now, because we're gonna be working hard. I am going to modify for myself for some of the more impact moves, all right, but they're only 30 seconds at a time, so shouldn't be too crazy. All right, but again, I'll show you if you are looking to turn it up more, I'll show you how you can do that. So don't you worry. You'll be able to hit whatever level you're at today. And like I said, we're gonna have fun while we're doing it. This workout's gonna move pretty quick. We're gonna have 3 times through with each circuit. So, excuse me. So our circuits, right, 4 different moves, upper, lower, core, cardio, 3 times through for each of those. All right, so it's gonna move quick because we're changing moves frequently enough, as well as working through, excuse me, only a few rounds. So we're not doing a million rounds of the same thing, but we're not doing a million different moves where you feel like you can't keep up the whole time and you don't know what's coming. All right, but otherwise, you guys, we got about 15 seconds and we're gonna get started. So quick drink of water if you need it. Otherwise, let's knock out some jumping jacks while I jump into the first move. We have a bent over row. So we're here in this bent over position, hinged, either 2 weights in a hand, or if you only have 1, you can alternate. Let's get started off, bent over row. Again, I'm using dumbbells. If you have kettlebells, or you have just 1 weight, 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell, all right, I'll show you how you can adjust. It's mostly either front rack or you're holding it in your hands, or we can alternate. So don't worry, we'll make it work. So choose some weight. We're only working for 30 seconds. Choose weights. They're gonna be, and rest, a little more moderate to heavy, because we're only doing 30 seconds of work. And you're gonna adjust if you have like an upper body weight and then a lower body weight. Something probably a little heavier for that lower body Front rack, reverse lunge. Let's begin. So stepping back into your reverse lunge. I want that weight at your chest or resting on your front delt and your elbows pointing at me. So keep those elbows up. High, 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 not here. Right up here. Tall chest, shoulders back, eyes ahead. If you want to make it a little more challenging, either use heavier weights or we can stay low. Woo! And rest. All right, next, on your hands and knees or from a plank, we're gonna do bird dog. So right arm, left leg come up, and then we're gonna draw the elbow and knee in, and we'll switch. Boom. Let's begin. So if you're in a plank, you could still do the same thing. You have to go a little slower, take your time, really focused. All right, but more advanced version, you're in your plank. A little more modified, you're in tabletop. You could even do a modified plank, like so. Your hips are low, you're in this plank-like position, but your knees are still on the ground. Boom. And rest. All right, I'm going to use a chair for this one. All right, we have 4 mountain climbers and 2 plank jacks. So, chair or no chair, 4 knees in, 2 hops out. Let's begin. You can step it, step, step, or you can run it. 1, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 climbers, 2, 1 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 climbers, 1, 2 jacks. Good, keep those shoulders stacked over the wrists and rest. All right, so that was 1 round through. We got 2 more, and then we move on to the next circuit. So see, we're hitting upper, lower, core, and cardio. All right, so again, if you want a higher intensity, pick up heavier weights. Bent over rows, let's begin. The deeper of a hinge you hold, the more challenging it's gonna be, and the more you're gonna target your lats. We're a little higher, you're gonna feel those traps kick in a little more. But keep those dumbbells tight to the body, chest proud, boom. 2, 1, and rest. Again, if you need to alternate, if you only have 1 weight or it's too heavy, that's fine. We have front rack reverse lunges, so we're stepping back into our lunge. All these baby hairs, oh my goodness, driving me crazy. All right, let's go. Reverse lunges. Okay, keep that weight in your heel. When you come up, drive through the heel, drive through the heel. Again, elbows up. So if you want to create a little more time under tension, stay low. Otherwise, drive through that heel, get nice and tall. Good, almost there for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, on the ground, plank or table or a modified plank, we have our bird dog. It's a hydrant. So I'm gonna take a bit more of an angle here. Opposite arm and leg will come up, then they'll tuck in, and we switch. Let's begin. Reach, tuck, down. Reach, tuck, down. If you're in a plank, same thing, a lot more challenging. Woo. So if you feel yourself falling, you're going too fast. This is all about taking your time and staying stabilized and in control. Pull that belly in and rest. All right, grabbing my chair, 4 mountain climbers, 2 plank jacks. So again, you're running it or you're stepping it, and then if you're stepping it, just give me a jack on each side. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. All right, turn it up. You got this, come on. rest. All right, you guys, one more time through, one more round, and then we're moving on to the second circuit. So we're back, last time, best round here. Bent over rows, let's do it. Elbows tight to the body, puff that chest out. Hold as low in your hinge as you can. Get a good squeeze behind you. Draw those elbows together behind you. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going back, front rack lunges. So belly's in tight, eyes ahead. Again, I don't want you to hunch forward or to drop those elbows. Elbows up, 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 let's go. And those weights are at the front of your shoulders, not behind. That's a back rack. The front rack is to challenge your core more, okay? And really force that core to engage and to keep you stacked upright. Drive through the heel of the front leg. Really power through the glutes there. 2, 1, and rest. All right, back down, bird dog to our hydrant row. All right, so again, opposite arm and leg, extend, big tuck in, big switch. Extend, tuck in, switch. Let's go. Again, you can find a more modified if you need like a halfway between a plank and a table. You can do this modified plank. Good, belly's in again. If you feel yourself rocking a lot, you're going too fast, you're not in control, and you're not getting the point of the exercise. You're trying to stabilize through the core. Rest. All right, cardio, 4 mountain climbers, 2 jacks. Let's finish strong. Then we have a nice long 45-second break. So get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. 1, 2, mountain climbers. 1, 2, 2, 4. Good, step it up, come on. How fast can you move? Whether you're stepping or hopping. And rest. All right, you guys, move that chair out of the way. Get a quick drink of water if you need it. Okay. This round, you're not gonna need a bench or anything, you won't be on the ground. All right, first move, we're gonna have overhead press to tricep extensions. All right, so overhead press, tricep extensions, boom, boom. Lower body moves can be 1.5 squats. So you're gonna go down, half, down, up. All right, then we'll have a standing oblique crunch. Do half, switch halfway, and then pull down jacks. Let's begin. I'll show you when we get there. Overhead press, tricep extension. Check in with your belly, check in with your hips, make sure those hips are staying back. Knees that have the soft bend to them. Bellies are in, eyes are up. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next is our 1.5 squat. So all the way down, up halfway, back down, and stand. We're not bouncing through it, it's not jerky. All right, we're staying controlled. We're just increasing our time under tension. Let's begin. Down, up, down, stand. Down, up, down, stand. Again, it's front rack, so I want those elbows pointing up, nice and high. Get as deep in your squat as you can at the bottom. Again, we're not crashing down. and stand. All right. We're gonna do 15 seconds on one side, then we'll switch. All right, so listen up, but you're gonna be in this long stance. The more upright you are, all right, the less work it is on your low back. Let's begin, elbow to knee. Keep this leg planted, a little more cardiovascular effort. All right, really tuck them together. You can skip if you want higher intensity. And switch, let's go, boom. Push that pace, but focus on that squeeze. Elbow to knee. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, and last move, cardio. Pull down, jumping jack. So we're gonna start nice and tall and long. We're gonna hop and pull down like a lat pull down. So activate those lats. Let's begin. Boom, boom. Non-impact, right here, right here. Let's go. Push that pace, this is your cardio. Come on. Two, 1, and rest. All right, one round down, 2 to go. Grab those weights, we're back to our upper body. So overhead press and tricep extension. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can check in with my posture. Let's go. So notice, press, extend, soft bend in the knees and the hips, boom. Two, 1, and rest. All right, next we have 1.5 squat. So get ready to rock and roll. Again, down, half, down, up. In 3, oops, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, elbows up. Down, half, down, up. Belly's in, chest proud, eyes ahead. Really focus on squeezing through those glutes during your little half rep. And rest. All right, weights to the side. You could also add a dumbbell if you want to step it up, but I wanted it to be a little more cardiovascular. But if you have a lightweight, you totally add that dumbbell in. Switching halfway, let's go, oblique crunch, standing obliques. Again, skipping, if you want to add that in. But open up those hips. Think about bringing your knee to your shoulder, elbow to the hip. Switch. Good, you got it, you guys, stay with it. And rest. All right, last move, our cardio pull down jacks. So again, we're starting nice long. Even if you're stepping, you're still active with this upper body. All right, so I want you to really puff out that chest, draw those elbows down into your back pocket. Let's go. Let's go, work that pace, come on. Good, 10 seconds left. Step it up. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, you guys, one more round. All right, then we have our long break. So get ready, back to our upper body, and then we're moving on. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Press, extension. Try to keep those elbows close to the midline, right? Try not to let them flare. Whoop. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next is our 1.5 squat. You know what to do. Again, make sure you're not crashing down, okay? We want to avoid that fast collapse into the joints. Whether you're expecting or not, it's not healthy. Let's go all the way down, half, down, and stand. Really squeeze your glutes as you work through this short range of motion. Check in with your chest, your elbows. Are they pointing up nice and high? No slacking off. Come on, you guys. Good, 5 seconds. And rest. All right, dumbbells down. Oblique crunch, you got this. So again, we're gonna switch halfway. The further at an angle you are, the deeper that crunch is gonna be, the more challenging it's gonna be also on that opposing side. Let's begin. So remember, we have our contracting side, and then we have this more isometric side on the bottom. Three, 2, switch. Again, maintaining this hinge as deep as you can. Come on. And rest. Woo! All right, last one on our break, pull down jack. So boom, just like that lat pull down. Remember, when you're doing body weight work, you don't want to just go through the motions. You want to activate the muscle groups. Let's go. Squeeze those elbows down. Good, you got stuffing if you need. Right, you can be intense even with the non-impact. Almost there. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, quick drink of water. Let's go. Okay, you guys. So, next circuit, right? We have 4 of them, so we're halfway. Upper body, we have a curl to chest press. So you're gonna press directly out in front of you. Second move, alternating single leg deadlift. So you can hinge and lift that leg up, or you can keep that foot grounded. And then we have some plank work. Let's go. So curl, chest press. So you might need your chair, it's up to you. Or bench, whatever you got. Or your couch, or the coffee table, or we'll do it on our hands and knees. Try to keep those elbows tight, boom, when you punch it out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so alternating single leg deadlift. So it's gonna look like so. We'll step back, hinge, if you're gonna keep your foot grounded. Just remember, tippy toe, it's just for balance. Otherwise, lift that leg up. Let's begin. So here, hinging. If you have one weight, just switch hands between each rep. I like to hold the weight in the opposite side of the front leg. It's my personal preference. If your belly's too big, can't do single, just do double leg deadlifts. 2, 1, and rest. Right, because if you're pregnant, that belly kind of gets in the way of your hinge. So if you need to open up that stance and do 2 foot, that's fine. Next, we have side plank to side plank. So either in your plank, modified plank, tabletop, or on a chair. Let's go. So we're here, reaching up side to side. If you're expecting, make sure your hips and your shoulders point in the same direction. So extend to the back leg of the upper arm. Again, you could be tabletop. If you want, you can even lift that leg up. Woo. And rest. All right. And for cardio. Totally had a brain fart, sorry. So we're gonna hopscotch, so feet in and out as we go up and down. If we're stepping, all right, we can just step, 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 step like an agility ladder. Let's go, and then as those feet come apart, row it in. If you don't feel comfortable going backwards, you can stay in one spot or just turn around. Again, if we're stepping, right, just like this. 2, 1, and rest. All right, so get the gist. All right, back to the top, curl to chest press. This one's challenging because we're pressing straight out in front of us. So you might be humbled a little bit by your weight in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Curl, chest press. So I do a lot of my upper body standing as much as possible, or like if I'm in a plank or push-up. But I'm not a big fan of laying on your back and doing chest work just because I feel like it's lazy. I know it's not. I'm a trainer, I shouldn't say that, but you do, right? Unless you're pairing it with abs or something, then rest. So that's why I like to stand and do chest presses. Calls on those delts a little more. You get those boulder shoulders. A nice little teardrop too. All right, single leg deadlift. I'm gonna demonstrate this time with a grounded leg. Let's begin. So stepping back. Again, if you need to keep both feet on the floor. All right, just a standard deadlift, that's fine. But notice, all my weight's still on the front leg. My back foot is purely there for balance, right? So it's kind of coming out and back at a bit of an angle. But I do like to test my balance if I can. Be careful if you're expecting, and rest. So again, if you need your bench or your chair, now it's time. If you're on a chair, all right, that might be a little more challenging than on your knees, depending on how high this is, all right? But you can get that plank-like engagement. Let's begin. So I'll do mine with the chair this time. But again, lift those hips with your shoulders if you are prenatal. You don't want to twist against the core. Keep those hips high, you guys. Yeah, so the height of this chair for me, this is like the perfect sweet spot. Planks are too hard, but the chair plank, just challenging enough. All right, hopscotch with our pull-in, or you could call it our row. All right, so again, we're either stepping those feet in and out or hopping. Let's go. If you need to stay in place, stay in place. If you don't feel comfortable moving forward and back, but draw those elbows in, boom, really squeeze behind you. Two, one, and rest. Woo! All right, you guys, one more time through, long break, and then we're jamming out with our fourth and final circuit. So get ready. Curl and chest press. Let's do it. Check in with your hips. Make sure they're not sneaking out in front of you. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, final round, single leg deadlifts. Again, you need to keep both feet planted. That's our more modified version. If you have only one weight and it's heavy, have it on the opposite side of the front leg. Let's begin. But otherwise, we're alternating through that deadlift. Try to keep your back flat. Whoops. Try to keep your back flat and hinge through the hips. Allow that knee to bend, Allow it to soften. You're really sticking your hips out behind you. So we're not trying to round the back by any means. And rest. All right. Back to our side plank to side plank. So again, if you're on the floor or in a tabletop, same thing. All right, let's go. Side plank to side plank. Again, this for me, because of the height of the chair, is a happy medium. The table's a little too easy, but the plank is a little too hard. And for those of you that are prenatal, remember, it's not about difficulty as far as does it make you work hard, but is it not good for your body? 2, 1, you gotta watch that core work. Do it appropriately, effectively, but appropriately. All right, final cardio for this circuit. Hopscotch with a row. Again, you can just stay in place. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's go. Draw those elbows in together behind you. Boom, boom. Feel those shoulder blades squeeze together. Last round, best round, you guys. Let's step it up, come on. Good, 5 seconds. Finish it. To the bell. And rest. Woo! Quick drink of water. Then we're moving on to our final circuit. I untied my shoe. Oh no. All right. Last 4 moves of the day, you guys. Final circuit, final 3 rounds. First, we have an upright row. Boom. So even if you only have one weight, you can just alternate hands. Maybe make it a high pull if it's real heavy weight. Then we have side to side lunge. So you're gonna kind of pull on the same side of the bending knee. Boom. You can step in and out of it, but we only have 30 seconds, so I wanna make the most of it. Then we have more plank work, so keep your chair nearby if you need it. And we're finishing with some cardio. Let's go. So upright rows, chest curl, bellies in, eyes up. Bang out those reps, you guys. Remember, this is our final circuit of the day. So I want you to really make everything count. Challenge yourself. You know that this is it. Maybe go a little bit heavier in weight today. 2, 1, rest. Next we have our side to side lunge. So get ready. I'm gonna take that wide stance again. You could step in and out of it, but you're just gonna take a little more time out of it so we can get a little more reps in if we stay planted. Let's go. So I want you to notice I'm kind of hinging with it. Still sit those hips back and down. Back and down. Really drive through the heel of that bent leg. Ooh, my hips are cracking. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, weights to the side. We have a high plank to low plank. So in your plank, you're gonna be high on your hands, low on your forearms. We could do it in our standard plank. We could do it on our modified plank, or even in a tabletop, or even on a chair. Let's begin. I'm gonna take my modified plank. Keep a nice steady pace. Try not to let your hips flip. Think you got a little glass of water on your low back. You don't want it to fall off. Two, 1, and rest. All right, so we're gonna alternate sides. We have our touchdown and drive. If it's too hard, you can do one side or the other, and then final round alternate or switch halfway. But we're gonna step back with this long runner's lunge. Come up, knee drive. You can skip if you want to as well. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. You can step, you can skip and drop. Skip and drop. Boom. Notice I'm kind of skipping into the next one, right? Pendulum step. light on my feet. Boom. And rest. Woo! All right, so again, the higher you drive up, the more cardio you're gonna get out of it. So that's our first round. We got 2 more. Upright rows in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So our high to low plank can kind of push your cardio a little bit. I did that on purpose. You're welcome. Good, good, good. So if you notice, we've done a push and a pull for every direction of the upper body, right? So for our biceps, triceps, shoulders, and back and chest. Same thing with our legs, although they're a little more compound. But lots of work today. Just a great all over full body workout. Side to side lunge in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just keep a soft bend in the knees. Even on that long side. Drive through the heel. Almost there. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, weights to the side. High plank, low plank, hands, forearms. Let's get it. Deep breaths. Get ready. Almost there in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So low plank, high plank. Good. Make sure when you're in that low plank, I want your elbows beneath the shoulders. Almost there. Pull those bellies in. Don't let your glass of water spill. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, on your feet, we have that touchdown drive. So again, and if you're too hindered to actually touch the ground, that's okay. Just reach. All right, just hinge as far as you can. Let's go, right? Like here. Boom. Again, you can skip in and out, or you can just boom, step, and drive, all right? You put in that intensity. Really squeeze the glutes as you come up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right, you guys. Last round, best round. I know I can feel these little baby hairs out of control. Every movement, all you got. Let's go. Upright rows. Bang out those reps. Let's go. Keep those upright rows tight to the body. Stand up nice and tall. Boom. Clear the elbows. Open the armpits. Good, you got it. Stay strong, come on. Bang out a few more reps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, and then maybe even you're grabbing the heaviest weight you've worked with yet, for those of you that have that ability. All right, you can amp up that weight for our last round of our final circuit. Let's go. Otherwise, if you're working with the same weights, let's try to increase our reps, increase our volume. Good, drive through that heel. Push through the outside of the foot. Three, 2, 1, and rest. I kind of sneak in upper body with that one. In case you didn't notice, it's our last circuit, right? All right, high and low plank. We're almost there, you guys. Let's stay strong. 3, 2, 1, come on. Again, check in with those low backs. think you had that little glass of water up there. You don't want it to spill. So see, we don't want all this. We're not shaking our butts. Try to keep them flat. We're trying to stabilize the core against that twisting. And you'll feel more in your shoulders too. Really focus that round that way and rest. All right, you guys, final 30 seconds of the day. All you got, let's step it up. Empty out that gas tank. This is it. It's time to finish strong. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Touch it down, skip it up. Drive it up, I should say. Come on, you guys. You know what you're working for. Don't just go through the motions. I want you to leave this workout knowing you put your best foot forward. Come on. You showed up. Give me that extra. And rest. Woo! All right, quick drink of water if you need it. And then we're gonna finish with our cool down. All right, you guys. So let's just shake it out. Some arm circles and step side to side. Very nice work today. If you enjoy this workout, please give it a thumbs up. Let's hinge down, roll it up. Hinge down, roll it up. And if you have not already, subscribe. That way every time I post a new workout video, you'll be notified. You can join me and we'll sweat together and have some fun. Let's just sit through pigeon here. Good. Try not to cross on top of your knee, just a little above. And then once you're done with your cool down, if you need to take some time to static stretch, that's when you're gonna wanna do it, not while you're still heavy breathing and trying to catch your breath. All right, at the end, once you slow things down. And let's open up those hamstrings a little bit more. All right. Again, let's keep it dynamic just until we cool down and kind of find our normal state. Good. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Keeping it quick, but thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, stay strong, stay tough.